Hello everyone and welcome back to Around the Farm. Today I'm going to show you how I mix feed for the feeder lambs with my neat little auger I got set up here. Just comes out of the bottom of our hopper bottom bins, and picked the auger up on an auction sale for like $5, and the electric motor was no good on it. And so instead of putting another electric motor on it, I talked Dad into putting a hydraulic motor on it. So I made everything that we needed there to mount the motor up and couple it to the auger shaft and do all that fun stuff. And it seems to work out pretty good. And then we just run hoses back to the tractor to run it. I got it hanging from the bin here with cables, and there's clips on there so that if we need to slide it out of the way so we can take corn out of the bin with just a 5-gallon bucket, we can still do that. And then there was some wooden sides here on top of the wagon, and we took those off because we can't fill it that full anyways. It'd be too much weight, and so there's really no point to have that there. But this is our little mixer wagon, as I like to call it. It doesn't really mix, but if you put the corn in first and then put the pellets on top of it, it actually pulls the pellets down into the corn, and it does a fairly decent job of mixing. So that's why I call it a mixer wagon. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the tractor fired up here, and we'll put some corn in it. We don't need to give them much because we're selling them next week, I think, but I think they're out right now, so we will give them enough to get through a week or so. Alright, we got her backed up into the shed now, and I'm going to throw some bags of pellets in. I should add that the reason that we had to go to doing it this way is we used to go into Garrettson and just get the elevator to dump, however many pounds of corn into this wagon, and then we'd bring it home, we'd throw some pellets in with it and mix some feed. But when that storm came through in July, it took out a couple of bins at the elevator, and they just decided that the elevator in Garrettson doesn't do enough business to make it worth putting it back up. So they closed the elevator down there, and the nearest one now is like 8 miles away, and so it'd be silly to go 8 miles just to get 1,000 pounds or 1,500 pounds of corn. And so that's why we're doing it this way now. And I guess the only thing that sucks is there's no scale or anything on this wagon, and so you're kind of guesstimating when you're adding the pellets as to how much you have in the trailer. But I mean, that's not a horrible thing, but it would be nice to know more of an exact what we're adding. But I'm gonna throw probably 2 bags in, maybe 3 with this stuff, probably just 2 though, and then we'll go dump her in the feeders. This little guy's another one of my ideas that just makes life so much easier. Alright, so now that we're through all the gates and everything, we'll come and crank this auger down where it needs to be. Another one of our wonderful little ideas there. Then I'm gonna go open the lids on these feeders here, and we should be able to just swing in and fill them up. everyone. Thanks for watching another episode of Around the Farm. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and check back for more.